The left wants to rob talented women and girls of opportunities to succeed and achieve their dreams in the swimming pool, on the court, and on the field because they can't or won't define what a woman is.
We're not talking about real women competing in women's sports. We're talking about real boys, real men competing in women's sports.
It's amazing but telling that the same people who scolded us about following the science during COVID have attempted to do anything but follow actual science when it comes to men and boys in women's sports.
I'm glad I get previews. I get like special previews of what this Republican majority is going to try to do in this body, because they're simply taking bills that are being passed in Florida and across the South, horrible bills, and trying to get them passed up here. This isn't about a problem that needs a solution, but about politicians looking for a target.
To anyone who supports this cruel bill, shame on you. You want to advance policy on behalf of our kids? This isn't it. Ban assault weapons so they can live to the last school bell. Get off your soapbox and stop politicking with our kids' lives.
And despite what some of my colleagues have falsely claimed, trans girls and women do not have an overwhelming physical advantage compared to others. Just like all athletes, sometimes trans athletes win and sometimes they lose. But we know this isn't about facts. This is about discrimination and scoring political points.
Mr. Speaker, this morning I called a 12-year-old in my district who is worried about their future as a non-binary kid in this country. They should be playing and learning and not writing to their Congress member desperate to not lose their right to exist. These are the priorities of the Republican majority. Not addressing gun violence, rising rent, or medical bills, but violating the privacy of children. We want freedom and liberty for all of our people, and they want the government to be in children's pants. Disgusting. History will not look kindly on this. Trans people will continue to fight for equity. We will be right by their side, and we will win.
Thank you. I rise today in solidarity with our children across the nation. I want to speak plainly to our trans kids. You belong. You are enough. You deserve to show up fully in this world. You deserve joy and every single opportunity. You are perfect just as you are. In the classroom and on the soccer field, you should not be subject to discrimination. You should be able to just be a kid. I will always be in your corner. To anyone who supports this cruel bill, shame on you.
Dr. Maya Angelou once said, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Well, House Republicans have shown us over and over again who they are, and it's time we believe them. They've introduced a national abortion ban, they oppose paid family leave, they've blocked the ERA, they've fought against universal child care, and now they're using the false guise of protecting women to blatantly discriminate against the trans community and threaten the privacy of all women and girls. House Republicans make trans kids' participation in sports seem sinister and conniving, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Trans kids are kids. They should be able to live full lives with unlimited opportunities, including playing sports. To my colleagues who haven't been exposed to the LGBTQ+ community or met someone who's trans or may not understand all of the different terms, you still know this is wrong. You know it's wrong to isolate and stigmatize and shame kids. So I urge my colleagues to oppose this legislation, and I yield back.